What's up, everybody? I am in the final stretch of this project here. All of the keyframes now are done. These are the animations that I worked on. The standing frame, the crouching frame, and some of the attacks, those were already done a long time ago, but I added recovery frames to all of the attacks, and then I created the new electric attacks and their recovery frames as well. So the keyframes for Killua are all done. What I'm going to do now is what's called secondary animation. It's one of the 12 principles of animation delineated by some Disney animators. And basically for this attack here, which I'm going to show you, this one here, when he comes forward and does this little ball of electricity that explodes, what happens is that when he sort of stops suddenly, the pants don't move, and it looks a little bit stiff. And I feel like normally that would be fine, but I want to, I have an hour and a half left to embellish these animations, and I want some movement in the pants. So what I'm gonna do is for this first frame, when he's gotten into position, I'll let the pants to sort of snap forward and then back, and then I'll also let the pants and shirt react to the electricity explosion. So here's what I'll do. I'm actually going to remove the onion skin. No, I think the onion skin's fine, but here's what I'll do. I'll remove one of these layers. Actually, I'll just remove the silhouette layer. I'll just remove that one for now, and then I'll edit this layer so that we're removing some of the pieces. I think I might as well just do like the entire pants. Yeah, we'll do the whole pants, keeping in mind where the leg is, because we're not gonna move the pants past where the anatomy of the leg is, but just sort of stretching the pants out a little bit. And then we'll do the shirt as well. We'll let the shirt kind of react to the momentum. But I'm keeping all the main pieces in here just so that, Killua's body is not moving. Okay. So this is going to be a cool effect, I think. So I haven't really done this much, like going back and doing adjustments like this, but I think it's going to be cool. So, but I already have a kind of an idea of how it's going to go. So notice how I'm just moving all the fabric forward, and then on the left side it's going to be kind of hugging his anatomy, like his back and the back leg. Okay, so I'm just kind of stretching everything this way. Okay, like that. And then here's what I'll do. I'll take the pants, just sort of let it hug the legs a little bit more, maybe with a tiny bit of folding right there, like that. But we're for the rest of the pants and all the folds, we're gonna move forward here too. Nothing crazy, just enough for us to see that the pants are being stretched out, reacting to the momentum. Here we'll make it a little more extreme. We're going to think about where his calf is. And then we're going to take a look at the folding here in the subsequent frame, because I don't have the white layer. I think it should be a little bit more central. Yeah, not necessarily just at the bottom, because there's not really, it's less about gravity on this one and more about momentum. So they're gonna pillow out in the middle. I just kind of realized that. So here too, I want to make it more obvious, stretch it out a little bit. Again, it's only one frame, so any exaggerations you make are not really going to be noticed that well. So let's see how that looks without yeah, let's see how that looks. It might be too much, we'll see. It looks weird right now because there's no white silhouette, so I think I'm just gonna have to do it. So here's what I'll do. I'll just take this frame and erase out what's underneath. and just fill it with white. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then the shirt here, erase that. Shirt here, erase that. I think the rest of it's fine. So now I'm just going to fill it with white. Okay, so here's how we'll do it. We'll take the studio pen now and just sort of color this in. See if we can use the threshold there. Nope, too much openings. Weird. Let's just make the brush bigger. We can honestly just brush it in. Yeah, like this is fine. Excuse me. So in the last video I was talking about the willingness to sacrifice, right? The general idea of like seeking challenge. I want to talk a little bit about Ray Dalio. He is a billionaire investor, a hedge fund investor, probably not your favorite kind of person, but I think he's a good guy after having listened to some of his concepts. I think he is legitimately trying to help people understand the financial world and how it operates and how to protect themselves in it, and that's why he does what he does. And in his book called Principles, you know, he talks about how he does want to give back to people using the principles he's built in life, and how everyone should kind of build their own set of principles and rules and sort of live a rule of life. That's another thing that I found is a common thread in these people that I've been reading. I never finished the book Principles by Ray Dalio. It's one of my older books that I just was interested in but didn't get around to finishing. But he did talk about the idea of also pursuing challenge. He talked about like if you're the smartest person in the room, you don't want to be there. Rather, you want to put yourself in a place where there are people who can actually challenge you and help you, and people who you know, are going to make you better. Another thing that I personally have not really done well in life. Okay, so I just finished that frame and the way the clothes billow out, so we're gonna see how that looks. Okay, so I like the way it kind of snaps forward and back, but I might have to do another frame where they kind of snap forward and then back and then into position. So also it's kind of weird how the folds disappear and then they come back, so I'm gonna add some of those folds in. Okay, so like that, like that. Just adding in some lines into that layer. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little more. Oh, you know what? We need to do hair. We need to do hair. It looks wrong if the hair is stiff too. So we're gonna go in here, erase. The onion skins make it look really weird, like that purple. We're gonna have to take it off. Whoops, wrong button. So let's turn them off. Oh, wrong button. It's this one here. You gotta tap the time. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna erase out the hair, just the outer edges. we'll get into that top layer here. Erase the hair. It's the only way to make this look right. So I'm going to erase out his hair. And then we're going to remove the onion skin again because it looks really weird. Well, I keep pressing the wrong buttons here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to go into that top layer and change the position of his hair. Actually, I think I do need the onion skins here, even though it looks really weird, because I want to know where the hair ends up. So here, we're going to take our technical pen, black, and we're going to move the hair forward like this. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. I like that. And then it comes forward and then back. And then, yeah, we're going to need another frame here. So I think I'm going to split this frame. So how do I split? I know it's not that hard here. I think we'll go here. And then, how do I do this? Edit, split. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Simple. Okay, so now we're going to take that. And then we're going to do the same or similar thing. Actually, I should color this in first. Get in here and do a color drop. Actually, no, I'll just brush it in because the black does not exist on the lower layer here. So we're going to do this. Stay on this layer, go white. I think I'll just do a white border and then color drop. That's probably the fastest way for now. Oh, my phone overheated again.
Getting an authentic, authoritative,
whoa,
magisterial interpretation of what these
apparently the podcast can still play while my when my phone overheats. Here, it's really confusing with the onion skins and the electric effect here, but there we go. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Ooh, I lost the blue because I can see that the blue electricity is in the same layer as this. So I guess that's fine. And now for the next frame, we're gonna do the same thing where we take this layer and use a black technical pen to let the pants and hair kind of snap back. So they're gonna maybe not fully hug the front side, but move toward it a little bit. Oh, you know what, too? In this frame, we want the belt to kind of react too. Yeah. And then here, in this frame, they're going to be pulled back a little bit. The belt will kind of be reacting differently from the pants and hair, though. For the pants and hair, I feel like snapping back and forth in a couple frames is going to look good. But for the belt, I think it might have to swing a little bit, which is still going to look really cool. Okay, so now we're going to pull the hair back a little bit, past the blue here. There we go. So now the shirt also is gonna snap back. Hug his front side a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit past the blue here. Okay, something like this. Okay. Billow out this way. Hugging maybe the inside of the leg here. Okay, this looks pretty good. And then the way the belt is reacting is gonna pull back a little bit more slowly. I'm concentrating pretty hard here, which is good. He's gonna hug the front of the tibia there. Okay, let's see how this looks. We're gonna, oh, almost done here. Now we're gonna duplicate this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna erase the edges on this lower layer here, on the white silhouette layer. I'm gonna erase the edges of all the edges that I changed. And fill that in with white. You know what? It might even be best just to start over and just duplicate this layer and then just do the fill this way. So it's more of a fresh start. So make sure I'm on Studio Pen. Okay. Whoa. Where was the opening there? Oh, it's obviously here on the arm. Okay. Nope, maybe not. Wow, where is it? I have no idea where the opening is here. Huh. That is strange. I've been doing this for some number of years, and I'm usually good at catching the opening right away. And I can't find where it is in this case. Even if I turn the threshold all the way down. Well, it probably is just because it does not operate like Krita's fill tool, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna fill this with white. This should be able to color drop, right? Why? I don't get it. Okay, this has got a color drop since it's fully arranged. There we go. That's okay. Fine. Okay. Belt here. Okay. Now for his head. Good. 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 Maybe just brush the rest in. Ooh, I realize I'm not wearing my glove. That's why it kind of feels oily. I'm going to put my glove on. I don't have any... I think I have some alcohol wipes in my car that I can kind of wipe my screen. Got to clean it up from time to time. You know, I got the Apple Care on this device. I'm taking care of this device more than I took care of my previous desktop computer, because I have this one on the go. My son has dropped it. I've dropped it. So I need that Apple Care. 2 years, a couple $100, I think. Probably no, actually probably less than that. I don't remember how much it was, but it was included in the price of my online order. Okay, let's check this out. This probably is gonna look better, but let's find out. Let's find out for sure. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a bit better. I kind of like that, but you can see that the lines are kind of moving around a lot in the animation, which might be bothersome, but it might be okay because it's not really that bad. But there was some... I'm just gonna erase out the ones that are like glaringly obvious to me, like this. I didn't like those folds. Okay. That's better. That's better already. It was just that one set of folds that was like really jarring to look at. But yeah, the pants look fine. I do like the way they react. So here I did see that the belts were not colored in. Oops. Here we gotta set the threshold lower. Oh, you know what? Just go brush it in. Okay. So now, I don't think the belt was like quite finished. I think it might be cool if I like split this one again. Just a couple more details here. Edit, split. Wait, did it do it? Maybe this one. Edit, split. Okay, yeah, it puts on the frame before. So this one is identical, and then we'll move here. This one is gonna just have the belt move a little bit backwards. This is very subtle, but I want to do it. This is what happens when, as an animator, you get paid hourly. If you finish your job, you get time to make the animation good, better than, you know, and to work to your personal standard rather than it's just nice to have a little bit of freedom like that. Okay, let's just pull it back very slightly. On the bottom layer, we'll do a white color drop. Here as well. Okay, let's see that. It's very subtle. No, that's good though. It works. That works. It's just a little jiggle. I think this is okay. I was gonna have the pants also react to like the explosion of electricity, but I think this is fine as is. No, that's cool. That's cool. That really works. That works. Oh, nice. That's very satisfying. Okay, now the last thing I was gonna do was you know, change up the colors on the electric effects, because I think this light blue color is a little bit like I can work with that a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a color mask. I've never really done masks on Procreate Dreams before, so we're gonna figure it out now. So we're gonna go to the track, the other track, the higher track here, with my electric effects. So we'll first do the light blue electricity here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a color mask here. Mask. And then if I do white, let's see what happens. So how does it work? No, it's not layer mask. Delete that. So how does it work in Procreate Dreams? I barely know how it works in Procreate. If this is a layer mask, do I make another layer? Do I make a layer below, maybe? No, that's not right. So if it's not in the same layer, it doesn't quite... How does this work? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to color in the layer mask. Oh, it's black or white. Is that what it is? Oh, I see. So it's using a grayscale to mask the layer. I see. Okay, I can see how that could be useful, but it's not what I want. Are there different types of masks? Can I alpha lock this? There's no alpha lock, no layer mask. I mean, sorry, no clipping. Clipping mask is what I want. You know what I'm going to have to do? I think I'm going to have to stop this video and do some research on if clipping masks exist in Procreate. But we do have this very satisfying animation here of the way the pants kind of react to the momentum. And that's very cool. So we'll stop there, and then we're going to look up clipping masks, and then we'll be back. So I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Bye-bye.